Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing
Isabel.
good. Your name is Isabel, yeah?
Yeah, what's yours?
Yeah, my name is Kervins.
Curvins. Nice to meet you. And where are you from?
Originally, I'm from Haiti, but now I live in Chile, South America.
Oh, neighbors.
Really? Where you from?
Dominican Republic.
Oh, that's great. That means you speak
Yeah.
Spanish.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, qué
You're in
bien.
Chile right now.
Of course.
So you know Spanish too?
Yeah, todos diablo español.
Claro. Ay, ya tienes el acento chileno.
Sí, más o menos.
Okay, and what brings you to Cambly? Why do you want to practice your English?
Yeah, because I have been learning English now for 2 years, and I just want to practice a little bit to just keep going, keep improving, keep getting better. And this is the reason why I choose to practice in Cambly. Though it's my first week, literally. Though
Oh, welcome.
yeah, so I'm just try to practice a little bit to
Yeah.
keep going because it's the way that I can improve is to practice and stay
That's the best
consistent.
way to do it. And the most fun too. Some people want to go to a class and the class is neither as impactful or as fun. It's boring.
Yeah, yeah. So it is what it is. So I am here and try to do it. So, apart Spanish and English, do you speak another languages?
I speak Italian and I'm learning French. I was going to ask you if you knew French because most of my Haitian friends, they know Creole, but they also know French. Do you know French?
Oui, je parle français.
Oh, c'est vrai. Je le peux parler un peu, mais non.
Oui, mais c'est bien quand
Non,
si tu as la base, tu peux continuer et
la
comme ça
base.
tu as.
Oui, oui, oui.
Yeah.
Et, et parce que l'espagnol, l'italien, c'est similaire.
Ouais, on peut dire ça, on peut dire ça. Mais comme ça, tu vas être très bien quoi. Tu parles déjà 3 langues et tu veux continuer.
Tú aussi?
Ouais, merci, mais c'est ça. Man, we are here to practice English, but we can
Yes, 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 yes.
yeah,
Look
we
at
can just
us.
go.
We just spoke three languages in one class. Look at us.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. And that's the reason
I
why I really like languages. So when you
Me
can express
too.
yourself, yeah, when you can express because when I literally when I was in my country, I would always be able to speak French and Creole, like the two languages that we
Mhm.
speak there. And when I came here to Chile and I started learning Spanish, and it's quite easier for me because I was here and my everyday
Yeah.
language is was Spanish, but it's easy. And after that, I just chose, I want to speak English. And
I feel like
now,
with those three languages, mainly English, Spanish, and French, you've conquered half of the world.
yeah, I hope so.
And what do you do? What do you dedicate yourself to? Are you studying right now or working?
uh, I'm working as a guard security, but most of the
Mhm.
time I'm not working because I have day working. I have all the days off, and I try to stay with my languages, just practicing.
So you're
Just
really passionate about languages.
yeah, of course, of course. I like speaking. It's not like about the language, or it's that I'm really passionate about cultures, food, other country, like people in general.
Connection, connection, everything.
Yeah, of
That's
course, because
Mhm.
I really enjoy talking to strangers, talking to people, just meet new thing, learn new
Yeah.
thing from others, and that's really great. That's really good. And the reason why, because it's really good when you can do thing that you really enjoy, because life get bored when you are doing thing and you are not enjoying. You don't feel happy. You feel me
It's your
like
day-to-day thing. Yeah,
yeah,
you're
so
right.
when you can do things like you feel that you are enjoying doing it and you have to keep doing it again and again, and life will get just entertaining, you
More
can
fun.
say.
Yeah,
Of course.
exactly. I feel like
Yeah.
we have that in common. I do love culture and people and like that connection. But I also, one thing I love about learning languages is to be able to experience art in the language
Mm,
it's created. For example, music, movies, books in the language they're created instead of them being translated. It's so beautiful, you know?
yeah,
Like,
yeah, that's
I
really
enjoy that
great.
so much. Yeah.
I appreciate that. I appreciate it. So, how long have you been tutoring or teaching? I can say, in
You can
Cambly
say
or both.
tutoring because I feel like here it's more of a like coaching kind of thing. Like, hey, say this. I'm not really like teaching per
Yeah,
se. So I would say since the beginning of 2021. So it's going to be 3 years in January.
yeah, of course. That's really
I
great.
love it though, and I love
Yeah,
the
you
fact that
enjoy it.
the fact that you mentioned about like connecting.
Yeah.
That's the main thing that I've gotten about of Cambly. Like it's
Mm.
just I've been able to connect with so many people you have no idea, and they have changed the way I look at the world
Yeah,
completely
yeah, yeah. You're
in
right.
those
You're
3 years.
right. Mm.
Yeah, because in the Dominican Republic, I mostly talk to Dominicans who have lived here. When I connect with people from different countries and I talk about the way their culture, society, their day to day works, and I'm like, oh, I never thought of it that way. Like, but it works, you know? Like, I see
Yeah, I
different
got you. I got you.
things. It's
So
awesome.
that's great. That's great. You live in Dominican Republic now?
Yeah, I'm in
Yeah.
Santo
So
Domingo.
that's great. And so, how was the journey though? So, how can you learn all of these languages while living there?
Okay, I'll let you know. So, first, I began with English when I was 5 because my parents made me go to a preschool that was bilingual. So the classes were both in English and in Spanish. Then I continued the rest of my education in English. And then I
Mm.
attended university in the United States because I got a scholarship.
Yeah, yeah.
Then, in the same school that I was studying English, I started taking French a little bit. Like
Mm.
from 5th grade to 12th grade, I was taking like, oh, French as a second language. So not very good, but
Yeah,
still,
yeah.
I started to learn the basics, things like that. And and then I was really interested in French, so I took some outside class. Like I was
Mm.
taking in the Alliance Française,
Yeah, yeah.
and and then in university I wanted to do a minor in French, but I wanted to combine it with a study abroad, going to France. But
Mm.
there weren't any programs that allowed me to do French and continue with my psychology degree. So I
Yeah.
had to choose Italy instead of France. So that's
Mm.
when I switched from French to Italian. And
Yeah.
Italian was easier, so I decided to focus on Italian. I'm like, let me get very good at Italian, and then I'll come back to French. And now I'm concentrated in French, but on my own, no classes. Watching movies, TV shows, listening to music, and speaking to people.
Yeah, yeah. So that's great. That's great. That's really great.
Yeah.
And now you want to perfection, as I can say, your French, and you already have the base. Yeah, you can just improve
Yeah.
it and get better.
Yeah. And with the French, I have an extra goal, and it is I want to go to Canada. And to
Yeah,
have the English and the French is very beneficial
yeah. Of
when
course.
applying
It is.
for like residency there.
Yeah, that's
Hmm.
great. That's great. Because
Hmm.
people speak two languages there, I think, in Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Both
people
English
speak
and French.
French and
How
English.
about you? How did you start learning English? You speak it very well.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you. So, I started learning English and on my own. On my own, I just watching YouTube videos and in some
Wow.
application, the verbs and the grammar things, and Google as well just helped me a lot. And
Hmm.
I take a course in World English Institute for about 1 year and 1 year and a half, and but it's not really, I don't have real connection with my teacher. Like, I just can send some email thing, just some message, some text message like that, but not, we never talk, you feel me, we never have a real connection like that. Yeah. But I really appreciate the help that bring me, because I learn a lot about grammar rules. You feel me? Like,
Okay.
and you have
Okay.
to have that when you start learning. You have to
That's
have,
true.
yeah, and that's what like that's where my journey started. And I just, yeah, I'm gonna start like, yeah, just learn the basis thing, learn my verbs thing, my grammar rules and like that. And after that, I just start practicing in my own, try to talk to myself in front of my mirror, just practice, just because I don't remember where I see that. If you say, if it's some,
Hmm.
if you want to speak English, you have to know to
Hmm.
speak by yourself, and that's what I do.
What do you
That's what
mean?
I
Why by
do.
yourself?
Yeah, because when you can speak to yourself and just you practicing, things get easier. You feel me? Like when you
Yes.
repeat, because it's the repetition. When you can repeat and again, just keep going, things getting easier, and that's what I do. I can
Hmm.
say that like I'm talking to you right now, and in
That's
my
true.
life I never do that 10 time.
Yeah,
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 so
yeah.
that's great.
Yeah,
That's
I
great.
think that that's a great mentality to have. Like, that's a great way of seeing things. Like, oh, this is what I have to do. Even if I might sound crazy, but I have to talk to
Mm.
myself and talk as much as I can. Yeah,
Yeah, it is what it is. So I don't
that's
know
a
how
thing.
many
We're
how many
learning
time
to.
we have, because how many time left? It's like 2 or 1 minute.
We have 1 minute and 20 seconds, so we can
Oh,
wrap it up
yeah.
quickly. Don't worry.
Yeah, I think we'll work another lesson another day to keep going, because I love the chemistry, and we can talk, and we
Yeah,
can,
me too.
yeah, we can have good conversation and talking like, and I appreciate
I
that,
really,
because you're literally like the first tutor that I have, and I really enjoy it.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. That's, I feel like that's why I love Cambly so much. You have that ease to talk to people who are ready to talk to you, and
Yeah,
who are open to talk about different topics, but as well help you in your journey. And I think that's
yeah,
perfect.
yeah. That's
I
really
wish
good.
there was a Cambly for French.
Yeah, and that's great. If you when we talk, we can speak in other languages. We can speak Spanish. We can
No, we have
speak
to practice English.
French. Yeah, that's great, and I really appreciate that. Like, the conversation that's really good, really fun, and I really enjoy it. I
You too. Have a great rest of your day, Kervin.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.